Welcome to part 14, skincare ingredients. Why are effective ingredients important? Well, the benefits of using exceptional skincare ingredients are profound. A skincare routine is only as good as the mix of ingredients and the products that you use. Excellent, high-quality ingredients can improve the texture and appearance of your skin while protecting it from the effects of the sun, pollutants like free radicals, dehydration, and other issues. There are literally thousands of ingredients, and although we'd love to cover them all, we simply can't do so in this Skincare Coach certification program. We will cover many of the most popular ingredients, as well as some of the important topics related to skincare ingredients. So I hope that you'll continue to explore many skincare ingredients as you continue your coaching journey. There's an important consideration in looking at ingredients and products, and it's called limiting the lines. Limiting the lines prevents, to a large extent, ingredient overdosing. Choosing products from a limited selection of companies with reputable lines of products can be helpful for you as a skincare coach as well as for your clients. Why? Because most reputable companies, especially the boutique companies like the sponsor of this program, Eliglow, formulate their products to work seamlessly, harmoniously, and beautifully together with each other. This concept is extremely important because you run the risk of ingredient overdosing. Please understand this. Just about any ingredient, no matter how helpful in the correct amounts, can cause skincare damage when overdosed. Just like food recipes are ruined by adding too much or having too high of a potency of an ingredient, the exact same thing is true for skincare products. Taken independently, each ingredient might deliver an appropriate amount of helpfulness, but used in excess, overdosing can cause a tsunami of skincare damage. Additionally, layering products not designed to work together might result in overdosing too, because each has its own concentration. Piling one on top of the other can actually be disastrous. And yes, it's very possible and very damaging to overdose your skin because it can cause a very serious imbalance when you mix and match products not designed to work together in harmony. As an example, when you layer too much vitamin C, it can overstrip your skin cells and it can actually have them react badly. Too much hyaluronic acid, rather than super hydrating, actually saps the moisture from the skin, leaving it parched and thirsty. Layering or not using the correct doses of niacinamide, alpha hydroxy acids, and many more are equally bad. They're fabulous when used properly together in the correct recipe, but not so much when inadvertently abused or misused. With one company's products, each component in the skincare line is most likely designed to work in conjunction with the others, adding the correct amount of ingredients in the proper order to maximize their efficacy. Therefore, you and your clients can be more assured of the product mix as they relate to the entire skincare routine. This is usually something that results in less going back and forth trying to figure out why one over another product doesn't seem to fit. Additionally, sometimes when you mix too many different ranges or ingredients from different labs, the essential oils combine very poorly and the smell isn't good at all. As a skincare coach, you can't possibly keep up with every product on the marketplace. By being selective and consistent, you'll also get to know how each of the different ingredients and products work with different clients and how they get along with familiar product lines. And that might be better to predict how your next client's skin will react rather than trying different or disparate products from different lines. When faced with telling a client that you're using low quality products or ingredients, that can be tricky. When a client brings you a product that's in your view is formulated with subpar ingredients, you have to be sensitive, but at the same time, you have to point out why you think they might be better to try something or a product that's more appropriate for their skin and age group. The bottom line is many low quality skincare products can do and have done more harm than good by clogging pores, increasing redness, causing unnecessary and unwanted breakouts. That's why it's important to insist that clients patch test in any new ingredients or products. Most importantly, when trying out new products, you have to recommend that clients always conduct a patch test to make sure the skin doesn't have a bad reaction. Patch testing is generally done to see whether a particular ingredient or substance will cause a sensitivity or an allergic reaction, like inflammation or sensitivity. And also remember that a delayed allergic reaction or sensitivity could happen as well. That's why you take a patch test and do it over several days. These reactions can take several days to develop. So how do you actually patch test? You apply a small amount of product onto the skin in a discrete area where the skin is typically thinner, like the inside of your wrist or inner arm. You wait 48 hours to see if there's a reaction. You check the area at 96 hours after application to see if you have a delayed reaction. An allergic reaction might include irritation, redness, small bumps, or itchiness. If you notice any of these symptoms, wash the area you tested with water with a gentle cleanser, then return the product and try another that best suits the client's skin type. Suggest that the client patch test a small area of the face, not first, after they've tried this area on their arm first. Make sure that the patch test on anywhere but the face is successful before you move to the facial area. This is an additional step that we do recommend that all skincare coaches adhere to when they're suggesting new products or new ingredients. So what do you need to know about skincare ingredient percentages? Well, if you're choosing your skincare based on what has the highest percentage of active ingredients, you may very well be wasting your money. It seems logical that the more active ingredients you layer onto the skin, the better the results or the quicker you'll see them. Marketing departments prey on this notion. This misconception is largely based on people's perceptions, typically not facts or reality. If people do have these beliefs, it makes it extremely irresistible to purchase high-priced skincare products because they say they'll deliver the best possible concentrations of powerhouse ingredients. But according to skincare specialists and doctors, purchasing skincare products based on these beliefs does a great disservice to your skin and your pocketbook. As a skincare coach, your job is to highlight the differences and provide information so that the client can make an educated decision based on what's important to them. Let's go over the first 5 rule. When reading a skincare ingredient list, many skincare experts and skincare coaches follow the first 5 rule. This rule claims that because the first 5 ingredients listed on a label have the highest percentages, they're ultimately what determines the true performance of a product. Those who follow this rule claim that any ingredients listed after the first 5 won't have as meaningful effect on the skin because they're included at the too low percentage to perform. And while that's true of many ingredients, we know that they're generally listed in the order of highest to lowest percentage and concentration. Skincare formulas are incredibly nuanced. In fact, it's almost impossible to tell how an ingredient will perform based on where it falls on the ingredient label. We'll talk more about this later. Now let's talk about INCI ingredients. INCI stands for International Nomenclature of Cosmetic Ingredients. Compliance with INCI standards, skincare brands are required to put the list of ingredients on the packaging in the order of highest to lowest concentration. And please note, once it gets to ingredients that are included at concentrations of 1% or less, now remember, 1% or less, they no longer have to be in that order. So the first 5 rule of thumb customarily has agua or water, or aloe vera with a high concentration of water, for example, as a first ingredient. These often make up about 60 to 95% of skincare products. So what's important about the first 5 is that they generally determine what type of product or formulation you're looking at. Lotions, creams, serums, and toners, as a rule, follow standard formulations, putting them into specific categories. Typically, the next 4 ingredients are included in concentrations at anywhere between 3 and 5%. So when you're looking at product labels for coaching purposes, these first 5 ingredients are the first things you will be comparing in your products.